I don't be on it, do I?
Yeah, you're on it. You're on it. You're on it. You're on it. That's the cameraman for today. Right, we're at Bar Hopper Customs. Something a bit different for the channel. I'm going to show you around some decent built bikes. Right, proper workshop. Here we go, look. Got a bench in here. Nice bit of lead-in. There's the main man. Give us a wave, Ian. All right, get that coffee on.
Got our Ellis, our chief fabricator.
We're drilling.
So drilling.
There's Steve, look, that's the cameraman for the day. He's not even got the camera. Where's this coffee, man? Oh my God. Taking your time.
He's blubbing it. Oh. He wants a tall black.
You don't like milk?
I don't want that. Jesus.
There you go, look, see, that's how you press record. Right, tell me what's happening here, dude.
Well, this one's this is just being chopped up, mate. So we've just hard-tailed it. So we've hard-tailed it, relocated the battery, made our own battery mount. Obviously made our own seat mount. Everything's being made by us. We've got a water tank down here. This is our overflow catch tank. Then we've got another tank, which is, sorry if I'll bring it over. We've got another tank which this is making at the moment, which is going to be a fake oil tank, but it will contain all the electrics, so that will sit in under there.
Beauty.
Like so it'll look like a fake oil tank, but it'll just be it'll just conceal all the electrics, ECU and everything like that, so it just keeps it all clean. This is a Honda Shadow, so it's a VT650, I believe. The wheels are obviously not staying in red. They were on it when we got it, so it looks like a bit of a clown bike.
I quite like the red. Oh my God, I like the clown bike. I like the clown bike. I like them in red.
All I could vision with the red wheels on would be like, every time I was riding it, all I could hear in my head was do you know what I mean? So,
These exhausts.
yeah, these were made by
Bad
Ellis.
enough.
So Ellis made the pipes for these. Was it about 2 hours it took, didn't it, to make them?
About that.
So about 2 hours to make the pipes. Obviously on clip-ons as well. So clip-ons, we had to make our own inch conversions for the clip-ons, because obviously clip-ons are 7/8. So all the switch gear's gone.
Beauty.
Ignition barrel's down the back there. Start button is on the top. So that is now your start button, what used to be the indicator, because obviously it's got no signals on
You
it.
can have a sticker on that that says go.
So, probably have go baby go written
Go
around
baby
it.
go!
You know,
Yeah.
the old, was it gone in 60 seconds?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that would be cool. Yeah.
The most important question though is, will it wheelie?
No. No. So next thing we've got in here obviously is the matchless. This is 1950s. So we was going to do a full rebuild on this.
Wait.
That's just actually headlights.
I thought it was a
No, it's not
a bell.
No, it's hard for the timing, so you can turn it on the go. And how you turn this off randomly, is by the decompression valve. Pull the decompression valve in, and it opens the port to the exhaust and just lets everything out so it dies.
Has it got an oil leak?
So they all bleed. It's
bleeding.
These all bleed. These all bleed. All these mattresses bleed. The carbs are being rebuilt at the minute. This is the first bike I built actually. This was a little while ago now. First bike I built. It's a 1979 GS 750. Built it. It went away. It was in liquid wraps in London. It was sitting there for a long while. Then we've had it back. Obviously, anti-gravity battery. It's not the tidiest of jobs because when we built it, it was built for a real budget.
Looks like a proper rat bike.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I mean, the idea was the guy who actually owns it, Steve, who's now my business partner. At the time, he envisioned Steve McQueen. He was like, I want to get books.
You want
like
brat?
Yeah. I want to be able to have 2 people on it. I want it to have knobbly tyres. I want it to go everywhere.
Yeah.
So and that's
I was
what
about to say, I'd take that everywhere.
So and with the kickstart, it literally is a bike that you can take everywhere because it's like it'll start every time. Yeah. You ain't got to worry about electrics. You got nothing. Do you know what I mean? So
beauty.
And with that old school 750 engine, it's like bags of torque. It sounds like a Spitfire going down the road. It's like, you know, what more could you want? But then, so from that then...
We're going up next one.
So this is where we started to get... So this is our more recent builds. So last year we had great success at the Bikeshed show with the R18 and the R19. But I really wanted to build a calf racer, but I'm fed up with seeing calf racers where they've only got a little engine in them. Does that make sense, Mackie? Everyone seems to build them on 250s and stuff like that.
Yeah, you want a big, silly
So if you look at the tyre, you can see that this thing does boogie.
See, I was going to ask, cameraman. honestly, for the camera, did you just buy a worn race tyre and stick it on, or have you actually done that?
Steve, my business partner's ran this around Donny.
Okay.
So he's tested it Donny. The front's the same, but no, this has been ran around Donny.
Beauty.
So cantilever frame, all made by us. The whole frame was made in-house.
Hang on. Before you do any of that, just come and look at this headlight, mate.
That is wicked.
Well, we wanted to do a floating headlight, so everything, all the brackets, everything made by us.
That is amazing.
Red. What red's that?
That's candy red. So no decals. Everything's all paint. Everything's paint. So
That red. I could do my entire bike painting that colour.
Right, it looks stunning when the light's on it. It's pearlescent white as well. So this is done. This is straight out the gun. That's how good our painter is. There's no, and obviously the seat was all made. We had the seat all done bespoke as well.
You say this is going Bikeshed show?
So this is already in the Bikeshed show, yeah. So this one's one of the ones in the Bikeshed show. It's really low. If I drop it off its stand, I think in a minute we'll drop it off its stand and we'll get you to sit on it so people realise how small this bike is, because it's
such a beast.
So it's just been dropped right down to the point where we had to take the little pegs out the end, the little nipples out the end of the footrest.
Nipples.
Yeah, we had the pilot's pumps, but we had to. But we had to take the nipples out, because when Steve was at Donny, he was actually catching the pegs to the floor. So it was like I don't know how he was getting out that low, but yeah. So he does enjoy it. So yeah, then we'll move on to the R18. He's welded all.
It's gone live on Instagram.
So he's yeah. So
hang on, get the cameraman over here.
Get your cameraman.
Come on,
Get your cameraman in.
Get over here. So look at this. I love this light.
So
this is the
right,
bollocks.
so this bike's completely keyless, as we said. Yeah. So if someone comes over to it and they see they know that the ignition button's on the top there, they might come over to it, press the ignition button, but it'll do the speedo sweep, but there's no lights on or anything like that. And after 10 seconds, it shuts down because it realises you don't own the bike. Yeah.
Sounds like it's powered by Skynet.
So it's tremendous. It's tremendous. Oh, this is the Terminator. Actually, we've called this the Vespa Vitrulo, isn't it? Yeah. Vespa Vitrulo, the Killer Hornet. Right.
Light! So, we're here for the light!
Touch it on. Beam. Yeah. So, all works. High beam, low beam, flash. So, yeah.
I'm not ashamed to admit a little bit of sex somewhere. It's gone down my leg.
There she is.
Beauty.
So, this is a genuine skin of a CB550, I think, isn't it? CB550 fuel tank, yeah. And then we cut the underside out, and Ellis, so we had the skin made, so it's like a new skin. Then Ellis welded in the Honda Hornet base
plate,
into this.
No, that's good idea, yeah.
And there was a lot of time spent with an airline and water, weren't they? Pressurised in the tank.
Exactly.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. That gives you a clue how low it is.
That's too low for me, dude.
So you get over that.
Oh my god, where am I going?
What do you think?
You get my arse in on live. Money shot there, man.
What do you think to that? It's pucker, isn't it?
What do you reckon? Does it suit me or what?
So,
I reckon if I pull the front brakes on, I'm going over handlebars.
so I just like how low it is. If you want to see how it actually sits to ride it, because you ain't going to get your knees up on that, it's too low for you. Yeah. But if you
I'll catch my ponytail in front. I'll be down.
if you hop it, off it, we'll throw Alice on.
I don't think I can get off it. It's stuck. Hold on.
So, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm still trying to find feeling in my legs.
So, yeah. So, it's nice though, isn't it?
That's nice. Yeah.
It weighs nothing. What do you think it is? That's the first time it's happening, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Weighs nothing though, does it?
No. Nice lean angle on that as well, it's amazing.
So,
Brilliant.
okay, we had to chop the kickstand down. So, it's like we went a bit over the top. Better? Yeah? Yeah! Right. I'll let you...
What have you done to this?
Everything. So, right.
Boom!
This, if we was to go front to back on it, I'm going to have to come round there somewhere. Right.
This should be a special offering from BMW themselves. It's that the quality of that build is just that's fantastic.
It's an epic bike.
That
yeah.
is fantastic.
We'll get you on it. We'll get you on it in a second outside, I think, so we can get some photos of it properly. Actually, should we go outside and talk about outside? You can leave the light going if you want. Actually,
You're such a beast. You should just pick it up and walk out with it.
I know Macca is a big Harley fan, but I believe this is this should be known as the Harley killer. I think this is like the end of Harley Davidson when this came out. But,
Dude, I can kill my Harley on my push bike.
so, no, but I'm saying for everything. I love this bike. So.
Got a wheel spin. A diesel. Yes, bro. Wheel spin in a diesel. Yes, bro.
Right.
Take it away, Ian.
Fucking resign.
You can't quit on me now, man. We're halfway through.
It's a one-time gig.
Right.
One time, you're sacked.
Right, so front to back on this then, yeah? Front to back on this. Handlebars, they're our own handlebars. We made them in-house, fully internally wired, custom loom, etc. Powder coated, remachined brake levers. So we machined the ends out of them just because we thought make it a bit more tracky, a bit more lightweight, look cool. Motor gadget mirrors, again, no expenses spared on this build. This is like, throughout. The front turn signals down here, Kilominatos.
Can't even see them.
So trust me, when they light up,
Can't see them.
Well, don't burn yourself on the bloody exhaust.
When they light up, they're bright. So, do you want to see them working?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go through the lighting and then we'll do the rest of the bobs.
Yeah,
so
let's do some lights.
Right. So helps if I put the key in the right place. Right. There you go.
And the rears and the fronts are on. Yeah, cameraman. Stop slacking just because you went out on curry last night. Look at them booties.
They're pucker, aren't they? For how big they are.
How's anybody in a Range Rover going to see them? So let's be honest, 90% of all cars now are up in the air.
How often do you use Link cars?
To be fair, it is a... Are you calling a Range Rover? Are you calling a Range Rover? I just shouts Range Rover and his phone starts ringing a Range Rover.
But I can't even remember last time I used my turn signal.
To be fair, it's BMW. They don't use indicators, so they can stick them down there because it's not an MOT requirement, is it?
Also, being a BMW, no one's ever going to see you in the rear mirror with them because you're so far up behind them.
Look at this.
No, because you're so far up behind them. You know, BMW drivers sit normally pin against the person in front, don't they? Yeah. So everyone looks in the mirror just going to see my helmet anyway. So
what's that helmet in rear view mirror?
Yeah, it's me. So just our own brake lines. Everything's all been murdered out. From end cases. Right, big things. I believe at the moment in the UK we're one of the only people, I think we might even be the only people running an open air filter with the exposed throttle bodies on the R18s. So this is all developed by us, including the mount. It's also on an aluminium mount and everything like that. So anti-vibration, it's got rubber bungs underneath it, like rubber feet that it sits on. So it's pretty cool. Bit of rubber. Our own exhaust made in-house by us. So it's got our own exhaust, but we utilise the original front pipes, so it's still got the original cat in it. By having the original cat in it, it means MOT compliant, BMW warranty compliant, everything else. So that's nice. Our own seat mount. Alex Leathercraft do the seats for us. We tell them exactly how we want them making. They make them for us. They do a pucker job. But the seat mount has been through a lot of development. It's all laser cut, but it's our own seat mount. So it laser cut, and then when it comes here, we literally weld it back together again. So our own rear fender conversion. So it's our own full bobber conversion. The reason the rear lights are here, also with our side mount and everything else, the reason the lights are here, this is going to be really cool. I think you're going to appreciate this, Macca. Yeah?
Apparently I'm going to appreciate this.
Well, you know when you boys go on tour, you like to be able to put your backpacks on and whatnot else there. No, you like to have your luggage with you.
Yeah.
Under them 4 bolts.
Right.
Put the standard seat back on with the standard fairing.
Nice.
With no wiring to be done. because the lights and everything are already mounted to the swing arm.
Good man.
And it goes over the top of our little fender.
Okay, I am impressed.
So you can.
I am impressed. That was quite clever.
It means you can bolt the standard back end straight on over the top of this fender and everything, because it's literally like a hugger rather than a fender.
Yeah.
So therefore you got all the clearance there, and you still got all the light.
That's that close. I can't even get my tongue in there.
So, and Ellis, what's that downstairs?
What?
What was that? So close?
Fit, man.
Our Ellis is obsessed by like the drift scene and stuff like that. So fitment has to be right on everything that we do, you know. So obviously custom paint. So
What colour is that? Is that another candy red?
Candy red.
I'm
So
loving this candy red thing.
so the candy red. This is hard metallic silver underneath, and then I believe. Or after I asked Bruce, but I'm pretty sure this had 5 layers of translucent candy red over the top. So when the sun hits it, it will really pop.
It's recorded.
It's not. The timer's not moving. Hold on. We're having a malfunction.
So
Right, bear with me. Bear with me, call it. I need a screwdriver. Have we got a screwdriver?
because I'll get you to light it up. Because when you light them up, that's when you see the
Yeah.
little speckles gone.
Come on then.
So
Where do you want me?
if you're
We're on the front, dude.
go around, you can just walk around wherever you want, Ellis. So, all right.
I'll go this way, shall I? Oh my
So-
God, cameraman.
Well, we'll do
Spatial
our own,
awareness.
We'll do our own release on this. So if you double click the M button, the bottom button, double click it. Like that, yeah. You can do this on YouTube.
Come on in, I need to get to fucking Cornwall.
Yeah, boy. Right, so Instagram. This is going out on Instagram now as well, Macca. Yeah. So Macca's down here.
Tron.
So thinks he's what's his name? Who's the geezer I'm on about with the tortilla? The superhero. Who's Iron Man? That was why you turned around with your light on. So Iron Macca. So Macca man, right? Macarena. He's got loads of Maccas. You wish you'd never come
As long as you didn't use macaroni, I'm all right.
Actually, I'm in macaronis tomorrow.
Shut up.
How's it like?
Bite.
It's good on your cheesy. He's so cheesy, he's literally macaroni cheese. So, and if he's feeling a bit hot, he's macaroni cheese buffalo style. Right.
I'm using my battery here.
Anyway,
Come on, I've got my torch
right,
on.
let's get on. So we've already talked about the paint and whatnot. So right. So yeah, if you look at the engine, so we've powder-coated the engine, and we put in some blue metal flake.
Look at that.
So done it on the wheels as well. So the
You
wheels.
filming my butt?
So yeah, he's filming everything. No, don't worry about it. Ellis gets in every crevice. Don't you, Ellis?
Beauty.
So, but yeah, so we've done the wheels as well.
Wheels as well. On the wheels, bro. Down here, look. Oh, nice. Yeah.
So it's just when the sun's on it, it twinkles.
You've done the hub as well.
Yeah, we've done everything. Yeah.
Right.
When the sun's
wicked.
on it, it twinkles. Yeah. So I'll tell you what, Mackie, you get on it and start it up. If you want.
I don't want to start it. I'll break it.
No, go on, I'll let you.
No, it's BMW. I'll break it.
Come on, cock your leg over it. Feel what it's like to have a real bike between your legs. So, let's have a go. Let's have a go.
He's on Instagram live filming my ass.
So, but yeah, just clutching and start. Because you got to feel the kick.
Where the bloody hell's the seat? Oh, it's there.
That's it. Yeah, take it off and stand. Yeah. No, I want you to feel the kick. You ready?
Apparently it's going to kick now.
All right.
Well, then he dropped it.
Now look. You sit with your hands on, put your hands on your legs for a minute. Feel it pull ya. Isn't it? The amount of torque it's got. Oh mate, yeah, it's good. I think you could convert it to go around the Indy 500.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
An oval racer.
Every time you want to do right, you have to 3 left to make a right. So you have to run So that's it in rock mode at the minute. Yeah. You pick it down to roll mode.
Hang on.
You got rain. Yeah.
Go on, press it again. Got rain mode. Roll mode.
So roll mode will close the valves up. Now if you give it a rev, it stops the fruiting.
What the hell?
If you put it back in rock mode, you'll feel it really
Rock
kick.
mode.
Come on, rock mode, come on.
Rock mode.
No, but you mode. Back up. When it's in rock mode, it's like that though. Rock mode. Rock mode.
Right. How do I kill it to press stop? There we go. I didn't want to break it. See, they're fragile, these bins.
Oh. So, and obviously these are shaft drive as well, so it gives them a different feeling.
Shaft.
So the shaft's all exposed. Hence why, because everyone kept saying to us, "Oh, how come you haven't done a black exhaust and stuff like that?" I think if we do everything black, I think if you black the shaft out and everything like that, it takes it away from the bike.
It's a nice bit of machinery. It's
That's
just
what I mean,
it
it takes
looks
it away
nice.
from the bike. I think it wants that rawness to it. You know what I mean?
It's cruising at the end of the day. It needs rawness.
The copper badges. So we've done the spring. We powder coated the spring in copper to match the copper badges, which were only available on the first edition bikes because it was like a tip of the hat to the heritage. So, because these engines originally were used from leftover World War II planes, you know.
It looks like it.
You cannot put forward controls on this because there's an engine in the way. So everyone keeps saying, do they do forward controls for them? No. So that seems to be the most common thing I get asked. Can you put forward controls on them? No.
Now, if you just modified the head and put a set of highway bars, highway pegs, yeah?
So,
Here first, highway pegs on the engine itself.
so we could just lay your legs over the top of the engine. Now, if you're cold, keep your legs warm. But yeah,
I'm not falling for that, sorry.
but it's awesome. But it's a better riding position, as you said yourself with your dyno. Having mid sets on your dyno, it's way more comfortable. Forward controls look cool.
It is, but I've taken the mids off and put forwards on now.
What with your high bars?
Yeah.
So,
I'm stretched out on the dyno now.
So
I did to
how tall you are as well. It makes sense.
because I'm going long distance. I need to put my legs out, whereas I could just put my mid
But
straight
for
back
actual,
on.
if you with mids for actual handling and stuff.
Yeah,
If you're
mids all the
if you're
way.
hitting the snake pass all the time.
Mids
and
all the
stuff,
way, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
handling mids, yeah.
That's what I like about this. I just like
Yeah.
the way it handles. You know, it's just a nice
I'm
handling
surprised
bike.
it isn't like really heavy on the front end. And you just kind of boom.
No, it's cool, man. It's really cool. You just have
Lovely.
to. It's almost like it's rear steer though, because it's got so much torque. It does try to break away all the time at the back end, like, you know. So it is lively. But yeah, I love
Beauty.
it. I love it. This is my favourite bike. That's the only reason we've rebuilt it for 2023 because I just love it. So
It'll be at the bike shed.
hopefully this one will be at the bike shed. The Honda's there.
The Honda was there.
And the raw Sportster. We've got a Sportster which is nowhere to hide. It's just all raw metal. So yeah, there's nowhere to hide. Not like all these people that put filler in them and everything else for a show bike and, you know, and then flat it all back. This is just
Hey.
we know it happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, you just see some real engineering on that. So again, with one of our own custom exhausts on it and quite a few trick bits, like, yeah. So with the little Killermans, etc.
Nice.
So, well, thank you, Macca. Thanks for coming down, my friend. So, and I think now you're going to take the Cultworks Breakout, yeah?
I am, yeah.
So
that's,
again,
that's for another vlog.
another one of our custom builds. But yeah, full Cultworks, everything front to back.
So stay tuned,
So
because the next vlog will be the Cultworks Breakout.
yeah, and interestingly, everyone, I know we've done this before with Darren, and Steve, who owns the Breakout, is behind the camera at the minute, he'll know what I'm on about.
Cameraman I've just sacked.
Everyone kept saying,
Resigned.
everyone keeps saying to me at the time,
Resigned.
why do you keep doing all the Harleys black, this, that and the other? So what we've done on that one, we actually done it at Sevo colour, so it's 7 colour pearl, so it's black until the sun hits it, and then it's yeah, it's really, really sparkly, so it's a bit
It
different.
sounds high maintenance, like Steve himself.
So yeah, it's a bit of a show queen, like Steve himself.
yeah. The cameraman. Cameraman's a bit of a show queen.
Like Macca.
No, like you. Shut up. Anyway.
I quit. Again.